So what do you think of this Jon Jones-Ciryl Gane fight?
Honestly, I think it's a tougher fight than Francis.
Really?
I do. I think that Ciryl Gane, his movement, his footwork, he's so good with his front leg. And for Jon Jones, remember when he came back from OSP, he looked so stiff.
Yeah.
And that was a time off and putting a lot of muscle on. He just looked like a slower version of himself. So now this time, it's a longer time off, and you're coming back with way more weight on, and you're going against one of like the faster heavyweights and the more smoother heavyweights instead of Ngannou, where he lands that hard punch. I could do it, but I could just shoot under that hard punch. And Ciryl Gane, you have to watch the kicks, watch the footwork, cut him off.
Yeah. The thing is that Ciryl Gane was out-grappled by Francis when Francis had a bad knee. Francis's knee was fucked up, and Francis out-grappled him and beat him handily with his grappling.
Yeah.
I talked to Eric Nixick, and he said Francis's grappling is on a totally different level than he used to be before, and he's so big and so strong.
Yeah.
That, he's in camp with Blagoy Ivanov.
Yeah.
And he said he was just holding him down, doing whatever he wants to him. I'm like, that is really impressive, because Blagoy beat Fedor in Combat Sambo.
He's a monster
He's
himself.
a monster.
He's the one who got stabbed, right?
Yeah, in the heart.
Yeah, he's crazy. One time, I saw him at he's under Ali, and Ali had a media day for his fighters, and Blagoy comes up to me, and I make picks every fight, and I'll circle fighters who I think is gonna win, and I'll post it on my Instagram, and he came up to me, and he shoulder bumped me. He's like, "You didn't pick me my last fight." And I was like, what? And I was like, dude, I don't even know you fighters even really pay attention to that. I was like, dude, now I started realizing that these guys are watching it. But
of course they watch.
Yeah, I was like, this guy's crazy. But I was like, man, I got to pick him every single time he goes now. I was nuts. But yeah, I always talk to Eric Nixick. Eric Nixick's one of those coaches that he's like my brother. But I'll call him after, hey, they're giving me this guy. What do you think about it? And he would always tell me Francis is one of those heavyweights that loves to wrestle. Wrestling practice, strikers, they don't show up. They hate to be in that grind. It's a different type of grind. They said Francis is there all the time. He loves to be in that grappling mode.
I mean, especially after that Stipe fight, the first Stipe fight, he learned that's where his Achilles heel is grappling. And that also you can't take everybody out. Sometimes, not in that fight at least, Stipe just weathered the storm somehow or another.
Yeah.
And you have to have the gas tank, and you have to have the grappling to survive all those other exchanges.
But that was at his moment. Remember when he was just knocking everybody out, and he had 2 minutes of fight time?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you fight a guy, oh, dang, it's past the second round?
Well, it's also like we talked about with Hamzat. When Hamzat went after Kevin Holland, if you get out of that round, how much do you have left?
Yeah.
Well, he got out of the round. Stipe made it out of the round, and then Stipe started dominating.
But that second fight, man, Francis's takedown defense, he looked good.
Patient Francis. That's what DC was saying. Patient Francis is scary Francis. Yeah, that's why I'm mad.
Yeah.
I'm mad because I feel like we were deprived of one of the great fights in MMA, one of the most compelling fights in MMA. Does it mean I'm not interested in Ciryl Gane and Jon Jones? I'm very interested in that fight. For all the things you listed.
Yeah.
Also for Ciryl Gane's performance against Tai Tuivasa. It's like, God damn, Ciryl Gane. And Ciryl Gane does a lot of shit that's very unusual. First of all, he stands totally sideways, and he does a twisting kick with his front leg to throw a front kick. He does that?
Yeah.
Very weird.
Yeah.
He stands totally sideways, and he twists his leg in. He doesn't stick it up and stab it forward. He twists it and go in.
Yeah. You never did that? Well, Taekwondo?
It's a twisting kick. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's called a twisting kick.
Okay.
Yeah. So no, that's him throwing side kicks. He threw a spinning heel kick. He throws this kick off the front leg. If you go to Tai Tuivasa,
the one he was landing to that front to the body,
God,
that was breaking.
Dude,
Tai is so tough, though,
he's
man.
so tough. Tai is so tough. That was a crazy ass fight, and that was a perfect fight to showcase what Ciryl Gane's capable of, because his movement, the fluidity of his combinations, and the guy moves like a middleweight.
Yeah.
He's 240 plus pounds. This was a great-ass fight. So he stands sideways, and he throws this front kick when he gets distance. He throws this front kick off the sideways stance, and he turns his body. Oh, there's that kick to the body, those round kicks.
Oh, this is the finishing secret. Oh.
Yeah. Very, very interesting, man, watching the two. There it is.
Oh,
See it?
Yeah, yeah.
See how he throws it? and he throws it off of both sides with the front leg. He's the most agile and the like probably the most technical of all the heavyweight strikers. Cyryl's very well-rounded when it comes to his striking.
He's so smooth.
Yeah.
And he's like intelligent. Like he understands the distance. All right, now this is a knee distance. This is not kick distance.
Very interesting fight. So for John, it's going to be, can John take him down? Can John, like, how does John perform at heavyweight? Can John close the distance? Is he as fast? What is the 3 years off like? Is he hungrier and even better because he's fired up and he, you know, like y'all must have forgot? He's got that mindset.
He usually does too, right? Remember, he was always that guy that would want to beat you at your own game. Oh, you're a wrestler, I'll wrestle you. You're a striker, I'll strike with you.
Yeah.
So if he comes out there thinking, Ciryl Gane, you're a smooth striker, I'll smooth you. I don't know.
It's also a first fight at heavyweight. We really don't know how he's going to respond when he gets hit by a big heavyweight. We don't know anything.
Yeah.
And it's years, and it's also John is older now, you know.
And just that time off, honestly.
A lot of partying.
Yeah.
John parties. You know, I don't know what he's been doing. Maybe he's been living clean over the last few years. I don't know.
I know. I saw him with Cejudo now, and maybe that Cejudo mindset will help him too. So
I like that. I like Cejudo's mindset, and I like that fight ready camp. I think what Henry brings to the table is very unique. His mindset is really incredible, and you know, I talked to Mighty Mouse about it. I had Mighty Mouse on, and Demetrius was saying that like he's so meticulous in his training and how he prepares and plans for things.
Yeah,
like everything is like very, very focused.
I was Dan Ige. He was telling me how he went down there and he's like, I never talked to anybody with kind of like the war mindset as him. It's like he sees it as like a chess match. He breaks it down in that type of way. It's not like, oh, let's just go out there, see red, whatever happens, happens. He's like, no, he does this, this, and this. Even with I had breakfast with him once before the Sean Brady fight, and he was like, let's watch a little tape on him. Let me look up what he does. And just like watching one tape of Sean Brady, he goes, oh, well, he stands like this. I think you should do this. This low kick will be perfect right here. But just seeing how he breaks down, how he talks to people, it just tells me that being a coach and being at his gym, he'll get deeper and deeper and deeper into those little aspects of the fight that a lot of people don't really care about or look at. I know a lot of fighters that they'll never even watch tape of somebody they're going to fight. They're just going there with the mindset of, if I'm in shape and I'm at my best, I'm going to win.
Yeah, I think he's one of the great coaches out there. I think Firas Zahabi's probably, I mean, he's one of my all-time favorites, if not my favorite. But I think there's just a few guys like that, like Henry Cejudo, you know, that are just like, they're next-level coaches. They just have this mindset.